Hi. So I have just ordered some Pokemon cards from Amazon. I'm happy to share the link if needed. They've just come in an Amazon box. I'll not turn it around because it's got my address on there. But I just started doing unboxing. See if I get anything special. I'm quite excited. I will happily share the link if. Oh, there's like a blue packaging. It's a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be because this is 100 cards. I ordered 2 packs of 50. I can't remember who from, but like I say, if anybody cares about this kind of thing, then I'm happy to share that. I'll put one to the side for now. Let's see what we got. I'm actually really excited about this. Don't ask me why. I'm going to try not to damage the packaging. Oh, okay. So we got a card cloud thing. So I guess that's who gave them to us. Oh, okay. Stop. Okay, I think that one's upside down. What the hell? Maybe I need to point this up a little bit. What the hell? That's literally the first one in the pack. Xerneas. Xerneas? How is that pronounced? Hopefully that's focused enough to be able to roughly read. Anyway, that's pretty impressive. I kind of wanted to have them this way and flip them one at a time, which is probably what I'm going to do now. But yeah, I mean, that's the first one that's literally on the top. I've already seen the next one, so I should probably just mention it. So we got a Xerneas. I wish this was a little bit wide-ranging camera anyway. I'm not used to doing these things. Also, I'm sorry for this stain. It's actually a stain. I'm not wearing a dirty shirt. I just put this on today and realised it was you know. Anyway, and a Grimmsnarl. I think these are first gen. Yeah, I think so. I mean, that the back looks kind of familiar to me, but and the front does too. You know, I think these are the. Is it first gen? Does it say on them? Oh, it says 2020. So, maybe not. I'm not sure. Anyway, it says stage 2 evolves from Morgrem. Anyway, I still think that's pretty cool. This one says basic, but I think that's because it's a legendary, is it? A Xerneas, number 716. Yeah, I don't think they're first gen, but they still got the classic Pokemon thing, which I like. All right, so let's now go from the bottom, and we'll just flip them one at a time. So I'll probably just do the 1 pack, but I have got another if anybody cares to see the unboxing of that. So yeah, I guess let's go one at a time. So I think we're upside down here. A Pansear, 60 HP, surprise attack 30, flip a coin, if tails this attack does nothing. Alright, it's pretty terrible. 30 max damage. I'm going to put the 2 shinies in a separate pile. Alright, Snom. We got a Snom. I don't know if anybody knows. Okay, I've genuinely not heard of this. I've played about every single Pokemon game. There must be a couple that I've not played, because I haven't heard of any of these so far. And I thought I was a Pokemon fan. Impidimp. 70. I think that's a 70 HP. Play rough, flip a coin if heads. This attack does 30 more damage. Okay. So it's not quite as bad as the last one. Right, I'll probably hold them a bit higher. Anyway, there we go. Upside down for you guys. So, Sandshrew. I do know Sandshrew. I know Sandshrew. So I'll probably put the ones I know in a separate pile. Let's So I got my shinies, I got the ones I don't know and the ones I do. Alright, let's see how many we know and let's see how many duplicates we get. We'll put duplicates in a separate one. Mudkip, I know Mudkip. Not a great Pokemon, but still cool to have. I want a Charmander. That's what I'm hoping for in here somewhere. Kuffant, I almost swore then. I've not heard of him. 100 HP though is pretty cool. Pansage. Apologies, they're coming out upside down for you. They are coming up the right way around for me. Pansage. I have not heard of Pansage. So these are definitely not first gen. I'm pretty sure there was none of this stage 2 thing. Well, it says 2020 on the back, so there's no way they are, right? Voltorb. I know Voltorb. Voltorb's cool. Yeah, I think the original image was nothing like that. It was like just a ball, I think. But yeah, I know Voltorb. Shelder, I know Shelder. Again, another terrible Pokemon. It's not one that you'd ever think, oh, I really want it. Though I think when you evolve it past a certain stage, I think it's ice and water or something like that. So yeah, pretty cool. I think it's Shelder that evolves into something that is a mixture of ice and water, something like that. So maybe later stages he's not so bad. Eevee, oh, I love Eevee. Okay, I'm gonna also create a pile of my favourites. Obviously, Eevee goes there. I might even keep them separate. I'm glad I got an Eevee. I mean, he's terrible. He's got 50 HP. But yeah, everybody loves Eevee. Okay, we got a Trevenant. 120 HP. That's pretty strong. Evolves from Phantom, so it is an evolved one. So I think it's a pretty good card to have. I'm not going to put it in the shinies pile though. Maybe we can have a separate one for like pretty strong ones or something like that. Ones that stand out, you know. We got a Dusclops. Never heard of a Dusclops. 90 HP though. Fade to black. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Okay, beer break. Right. What else we got? Dead looks a lot like Pikachu. I've not heard of Dead They're good quality cards, by the way. I mean, it's not a shiny, but it is kind of shiny, you know. I'm quite impressed with the quality. Nose Pass, Jesus, they really come up with a lot of weird names for these guys, right? Rock Pokemon, Snorant. And again, I'm not. Oh no, I think he was in. I mean, I don't recognize the name, but I do recognize the Pokemon. I think he was in a relatively recent one, like Sword and Shield, something like that. I used to have loads of these when I was a kid, and yeah, I used to love them. I had a Charizard one once, and I'd lost. I don't even know what happened to it. Yeah, you'd think you'd keep hold of a thing like that. But yeah, I've played Pokemon quite a lot over the years, but probably not as much of an expert as a lot of people. Baltoy, kind of rings a bell, but not enough to. Yeah, did I say Dead End? He looks like a Pikachu. Minccino, a little bit like as opposed to a Rattata, he's like a mouse, more like. Call for family. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. Then shuffle your deck. Alright. I've forgotten what piles these are. Anyway, I guess these two are just going to be random. Oh, these are ones that I don't know. Yeah, so I think I need to move that Dead End and Dusclops. Well, I've just entirely messed up my piles, haven't I? Or maybe I just got that one the wrong way around. Shelter. Okay, there we go. Yeah, yeah, these are the ones that I do know. Alright, I'm going to have to pay more attention to that. I'm just too excited. I'm just like... Alright, more Graham. That's a creepy looking guy. I have not seen that before. I'm actually not doing very well, actually, to say these are the ones that I do know. I've only got 4. Sorry, I got 5 because of the Eevee. Um, Crawdont. Again, almost makes you swear. Crawdont. 130 HP. That's a pretty powerful one. They put them in the pretty strong pile. Grab Impact. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Deals 150 water damage. Breloom. Yes, evolves from Shroomish. I do know this one. It's not one that I'm like particularly. I don't find particularly common. I mean, I've not seen around a lot, but I certainly have seen them before. So I think I have to put them in the ones that I have heard of before. Claydol. Again, I feel like I've probably seen one of these in a game before, but yeah, they're not like a classic, the classic original Pokemon that I know. Another Crawdont. Okay, so there's one for our duplicate pile. It's literally almost 2 in a row there. A Farfetch'd. I do know Farfetch'd. Is this not a legendary Pokemon? No, basic. It evolves into something else though that's pretty good. But yeah, I do know him, so we can go there. Yeah, I can't remember the bird he evolves into, but they're pretty strong, I think. Because he's basic and he's already at 80 HP, he's just not very strong. Fletchling, 40 HP, Tailwind Draw, Surprise Attack. Flip a coin if tails, this attack does nothing. There's a few of those. Fletchling, I have not heard of Fletchling, so he can go in that I don't know pile. Love Disc, never heard of Love Disc. But you know what, I'm learning a lot here. Learning a lot of new Pokemon. Gossifleur. Do you know, maybe I need to play the... I've got the Pokemon Arceus for the Switch. I've just not played it yet. I played Sword and Shield, but yeah, maybe I need to play it and I know a few more of these. But you see, it's amazing how many different ones they've come up with. Carvana, because you feel like you're an expert, and then now I'm doing this and I feel like I'm a complete noob. I don't know. Bergmite, again, another one I've never heard of. It's a water Pokemon, but he looks like an ice Pokemon. Though, I'm not sure if that exists in this Pokemon genre, ice Pokemon. Nickit, I've not heard of him, but that card looks kind of like... It's like darker, isn't it? It's not... Oh, he is a dark Pokemon. Okay. So you do have... It looks like you do have a dark Pokemon thing inside this. Anyway, Sableye. I know Sableye. Yeah, I do know this guy. Go and kill it. Search your deck for a trainer card. Reveal it. Put it in your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Corner during the opponent's next turn. The defending Pokemon can't retreat. Yeah, I guess that could be useful. Applin. I mean, you kind of like at some point you gotta like have dumb stuff, right? Okay. Ursaring. Wow. Okay, he's going in the special part because I'm probably terrible at this, but he's got 140 HP. He evolves from Teddy Ursa. He does a slash and he does a whap down that deals 110 damage. So yeah, he's definitely going to go in the special pile. Another pretty decent one, Scrafty. Headbutt 40, Shakedown 90. So yeah, he's not bad. I don't think he's special. I think the limit is they have to have like 130 plus, and they have to have a really powerful... I mean, he's pretty close to being in there, but I don't think he quite makes it to the special pile. Emolga. Probably pronouncing these wrong. Emolga. Emolgar. Yeah, I've not heard of that one. Again, I'm so bad at this. I need to get a different generation. if you do watch this, let me know in the comments if you think that I should get a different generation. I just wanted a Charmander, honestly. Lotad, I know Lotad. Nothing special about Lotad. He's just kind of crappy, but I do know him. A trainer card, okay. That's actually the first one I've got that's not a Pokemon card, and we're almost through the deck. Like, there's not many left here, so that's pretty impressive. We haven't had any energy cards or anything like that. Kahili. Let me see what this does, actually. Draw 2 cards, then flip a coin. If heads, if you played this Kahili from your hand, put this card into your hand instead of the discard pile. You have no cards, and if you have no cards in your deck, you can't play this card. Honestly, I have no idea what this means. I probably need to learn how to actually play. But yeah, we got another trainer, Lost Blender. Put 2 cards from your hand in the Lost Zone. If you do, draw a card. I don't know what it means if you do. Like, it just told you to do it, right? So surely you have done it. Spell tag. When the something Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, put 4 damage counters on your Pokemon in any way you like. Alright. They're probably going to be all trainers for now. I guess I'll not read them all out, but Fairy Charm. We'll just kind of speed through this. Mixed Herbs. You may play 2 mixed herb cards at once. I don't have any mixed herb cards, but there you go. Energy card. Energy card for rock. The first one was lightning. Energy card for fire. Maybe they're only going to give us 1 of each energy card, which is actually pretty good, I guess. 1 green energy card. Another lightning. Yeah, so not 1 of each, but they're not giving us many. Okay, so we got Garbodor. I do know this guy, so we can put them in the we do know him pile. Evolves from Trubbish. Oh, okay, Electros. I mean, that's like a legendary, right? It evolves from Electric. Not a legend. I think he's a. I think that's pretty rare though. Yeah. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. He deals 160 damage, but look at his health, 160. He definitely goes in the special pile. Definitely. And then finally, a Cacnea. This is a shiny. Okay, this is the very last one is a shiny, though the card's shiny and not the actual thing. Whereas in my Grimmsnarl, the thing's shiny and not the card thing. And the same with Xerneas. So I'm not sure what that means in terms of difference, but he's not very good. He's 70 HP and literally does a 50 PS. He's not terrible, but he's not great either. But he definitely goes in the special pile because he's shiny. I imagine those guys are rarer, more rare. So I do have another 50 here. They weren't that expensive. They were like £9, British pounds. Yeah, there you go.